I hope to convey at least what GMC stands for, and more importantly, the tremendous opportunities it holds. Before I dive into what GMC is, perhaps I want to take a minute to talk about my country, Bhutan. Okay, so yep, this is what we tell people, foreigners, and this is how foreigners see Bhutan. Young, handsome king, beautiful queen, tradition, culture, landscape, and all of it. Bhutan's image and reputation is very much steeped in our history, in our culture and heritage. Bhutan is basically a cultural hub. We are one in 10 countries which has never been colonized in the world, and it is also home to gross national happiness. It is our socio-economic development philosophy where we prioritize happiness over gross domestic product for our people, and it remains as one of the world's most pristine biodiversity hotspots. But this is where GMC comes in. This is where we tell the world that Bhutan is young and bold and dynamic, innovative, entrepreneurial, and this is where the story of Gelephu Mindfulness City comes in. As you can see, Bhutan is strategically located in the center of a large land economic corridor connecting the Middle East, South Asia, and Southeast Asia. Now, if you calculate the population in this area, India, China, and the Indian subcontinent, the population comes to around 3.3 billion people, which translates to 45% of the global population. So, GMC's, the Gelephu Mindfulness City's catchment area is almost half of the world's population, and we want to leverage this geographic and economic opportunities that we foresee for this region, and we want to attract investors, we want to attract businesses, and we want to attract people to live in GMC, be residents of GMC, while preserving Bhutan's unique assets. So, see, in an ever-changing world underpinned by geographical uncertainty, technology and economic progress, climate change, and all other macro challenges, Bhutan as a country now stands at an inflection point. So for a small country like Bhutan to survive, His Majesty King Jigme realizes that we must harness our strengths and demonstrate the boldness and dynamic spirit to ensure we create new economic pathways. And this is where GMC comes in. This realization resulted in this novel, radical, innovative plan in Gelephu Mindfulness City. It's a special administrative region that we have created. Now, how do we go about doing this? We go about doing this through the diamond strategy as envisioned by His Majesty the King. The vision allows for a one country, two systems model through the establishment of, like I said earlier, special administrative region. So what happens is, for the first 20 years, Bhutan and GMC will develop independently with GMC having a distinct governance framework. And 20 years after the first 20 years, the convergence begins where GMC will gradually reintegrate with the rest of Bhutan, culminating in this unified national system, one country with one system. So what happens is this allows GMC to be catalyst for reform, and ensures Bhutan modernizes in a structured manner while safeguarding our values and our traditions. Like I said earlier, GMC is a special administrative region. What that allows is it makes us a highly autonomous region where we are equipped with unique sovereign instruments. GMC authority will have legislative, executive, and judicial powers to customize policies that foster a highly competitive business environment at the Gelephu Mindfulness City. Now, what a special administrative region entails, what this legislative, executive, and judiciary autonomy entails is that it gives us it means that the Prime Minister of Bhutan, for that matter, the Parliament of Bhutan, the judiciary of Bhutan will not have any say in how things are done, how regulations are set, how works are being done in Gelephu Mindfulness City. So now, as you can see, GMC has adopted Singaporean common law for its corporate, commercial, and company governance matters, and the Abu Dhabi global market regulations for its financial services matters. What that allows is it provides investors familiarity, confidence, and assurance, and this business environment that is known throughout the world. So at GMC, we want to be fast, we want to be dynamic, we want to be entrepreneurial, and enact all these progressive policies, progressive legislation, processes, and systems. Think of GMC as this ultimate sandbox where, as an ultimate sandbox, as an economic engine, a launchpad, and this vibrant gateway for the world to engage with South Asia and vice versa. As for those of you all who are familiar with the geography of Bhutan, Gelephu Mindfulness City currently sits in the south central part of the country. We are currently at 2,600 square kilometer demarcation, but we are going to over 4,000 square kilometers, which roughly is 5 times the size of Singapore. It is, as I said, situated in the southern foothills of Bhutan. We have started construction of an international airport, which is expected to be complete by December 2029. The airport is being built by Changi Group from Singapore, one of the best airports in the world, and one of our co-CEOs, Mr. Lee, was the CEO of Changi Group, Changi Airport, for 10 years, so he is personally involved in the construction of the airport. And we're also connecting the nearest Indian city railway of Kokraja with a railway link to Gelephu. The government of India has been kind enough to set aside 40 billion rupees to construct the railway link between the two cities as well. And as Bhutan transforms and as Bhutan develops, we plan to invest to build over 25,000 megawatts of hydro, solar, geothermal, wind, and other renewable sources of energy. Now, to the economic engine behind the Gelephu Mindfulness City, we are focusing on 8 core industries, which are spirituality, health and wellness, education and knowledge, agritech and forestry. Then we have green energy and tech industries. Then we have finance and digital assets, and aviation and logistics. So in the interest of time, I will focus on finance and digital assets and aviations and logistics. So at GMC, we want to be a leader in financial and digital assets, including the crypto industry, including the digital banking systems, innovation, and we want to integrate these banking systems, digital banking system across crypto markets and real-world asset tokenization. For example, we have already launched a gold digital token known as TER. TER in Bhutanese directly translates to treasure. So you can go to the website of TER and already start buying fractionalized gold as gold token, which is backed by physical gold. I can see the time is up, but I'll just quickly take a few more minutes. And finally, the Gelephu International Airport is also a transformative vision, transformative project which is central to the Gelephu Mindfulness City vision. The airport has already won 2 international awards, the Wholesome Foundation Awards, which recognized Gelephu International Airport design for its sustainable design and construction. It has also won the Future Project of the Year award at the World Architecture Festival last year. So we've already bagged 2 prestigious awards, and if you look at the picture, the airport will feature glue lamp timber technology with modular structure so that we can easily add on or remove the structures as and when needed. The rooftop of the airport will be fitted with solar power so that we minimize our carbon footprint. Basically, the airport itself aligns with GMC's and Bhutan's commitment to remain carbon negative and set this new benchmark for eco-friendly aviation infrastructure, the practice that we are starting to see globally. The airport is not just functioning, it's not just for landing and taking off and taking a plane and go to someplace else. It is deeply spiritual. Gelephu Mindfulness City's international airport will be deeply spiritual. It will weave traditional Bhutanese arts, carpentry, carving, painting, and weaving. All of these things will be integrated throughout the airport structure. It will have spaces for yoga, for meditation, for sound healing exercises to create this meaningful, mindfulness-driven travel experience, which is truly unique to Bhutan. And the design itself ensures that every traveler feel immersed in Bhutanese culture right from the moment they arrive until the moment that they leave Bhutan. Now, this is one picture that we took during the construction of the Gelephu International Airport. When the airport construction was announced, His Majesty the King told the Bhutanese citizen that he himself will come and work at the airport, not just work, but he'll also bring his wife, the Queen. He'll also bring over his children, the prince and princesses, to work at the airport. And this is exactly what we saw. And just recently, in February, His Majesty brought along all the royal family to contribute voluntary manual work at the airport to work together with the people of Bhutan. Like I said, the airport will be completed in December 2029. These are some of the pictures of His Majesty the King and the royal family engaging in voluntary manual work contribution at the airport construction site. And they really came down to the airport construction site to really work, not just for photo opportunities. And the city will seamlessly integrate all the urban spaces with nature and wildlife. We have also identified biological corridors for the Asian elephants to some of the areas in the city landscape, city infrastructure itself has been identified as biological corridors for the elephants. You know, part of the biological corridor is we're also now making watering holes, salt-licking areas for the wildlife so that we coexist with nature as the city expands. And you can also see the design of the city will ensure that it embodies Bhutanese values, mindfulness, and futuristic design. Right, that is it. When the airport opens in December 2029, I invite you all to be on the first planes to land in Gelephu International Airport. I invite all of you to explore investment opportunities in GMC, to come live in GMC, and to come work in GMC. I invite you all to connect with us, to connect GMC to people in your network who would like to know about and invest in GMC, to let your contacts in people or in the media houses back in your home country to know more about GMC and write about GMC. And I invite you all to come visit GMC now and be an early witness to a new, sustainable, and mindfulness city that is being built. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. Kadin Shela.
Thank you so much, Sherub Dorji, for your presentation there, and of course, invite as well to our NXT Summit attendees. Okay, let's switch our focus now to India, Australia once again. For next in India, Australia, we have now with us the representative of Australia in India, the High Commissioner himself, for a keynote address, His Excellency Philip Green. OM, could I please have you on stage, High Commissioner of Australia to India. Let's welcome him with a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you. Good morning, namaskar. Distinguished guests, dear friends, it's a great pleasure to be here on this key podium. Let me start with a simple proposition. You don't need to be a security policy expert to know that our contemporary world is sharper and more contested. More people are displaced. More people are hungry. And there is more conflict, not least the perilous situation in the Middle East, on top of an illegal and immoral war waged by Russia in Ukraine.